Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, those whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. Body, baby, show me. Yeah, I heard you look good in a sundress. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes, and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind.
Good evening, guys. Oh no, the green screen this side. We're failing already. We're failing. I fixed it. Champion. Okay. I hope the mic quality is good. It should be good, but you never know. We've been fiddling around with some things lately. Great to see you all again back here live on channel, or if you're watching later after the fact, thanks for tuning in then. But for those of you that are here live right now, oh my goodness me, do we have a treat and a half for you and for me. I'm looking forward to this probably more than any of you guys. We are into the top 4 of the Challenge of Stars. I wasn't able to cover the games on Friday, Saturday, but we are here for what matters. We are here for the top 4, so we're tuning into the first semi-final. I think we're going to catch the semi-final and maybe the losers bracket. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but by the end of this evening, we'll know who is going on to play the current EU #1 team. Now, I'm not sure if they're playing the Aeros team that won, but I'm guessing because WoTB is in this squad here, I'm guessing that that they're not going to be playing that Aeros squad, and they're going to be playing a different Aeros squad or the Raid squad. I'm not exactly sure, but certainly this is the CGS Challenge of Stars biggest tournament really in the run-up to Twister. We had a really low team turnout though this year at tier 10. It's always a tricky time of year. Lots of people are on vacations, holidays, taking a break from the game. A lot of the bigger teams, the bigger esports teams are really kind of winding down, trying to find their chill space before getting stuck back into Twister, which can be, if you make the top 8, is phenomenally demanding in terms of time, especially if you're casting 1, 2, or even 3 regions, if you're mad like Amonet does from time to time. Well, let's hide ourselves down in the battle corner. We've got 12 seconds to go. First map is Desert Sands. It's a best of 5, so lots of content here. Tier 10 only. I'm just making sure that everything's going through. My glorious WZ, and now the Eros line up here. We've got a lot of, for those of you who are in the know. God, my cameras.
So you want your website to be stunning and professional?
No, I don't.
Just go to Wix.com.
Shush. I don't want my website to be stunning and professional. I don't have a website. We're going in. We've got Eros, red team. And let's just see if we can get up here. Desert Sands. Now, we all know the classic meta here. And it is a classic. It's going for the brawl in the desert. And certainly we can see here, Imor blue team, south spawn, Eros red team, north spawn. Everyone's going to the desert. We've got no one in the city BC. We're going to get that classic, well, what is the current meta, the brawl on A. It's a nightmare to commentate, let's be honest. Truly, it is just one of the most stressful things in the world to commentate. But at the moment, hit points are neck and neck. There's a bit of a lead for Imor. They've taken a bit of damage off Object 3 and Voopsy. And I'm just trying to... I'm halfway through setting up the stream, so I'm doing so much multitasking right now, like you would not believe. But we're cracking it. Looks like the stream's going well. And Eros not having a good start here. I had a game earlier with Dimebag Barrel. He is old school royalty. Voopsy's in the middle. Voopsy's in trouble. Zero's getting some nice shots in. KU in the Batcha takes a lot of fire, but he got some flank shots in. Eros now, if they've got their heads on a swivel, will know they've got a gun advantage here. The F pushing in, gets another shot into Zero. Thunder's coming in, trying to put some pressure on Blue Steel. Blue Steel's a phenomenal player, and you can see Eros are slowly bringing back the hit point advantage. And it looks like the Black Stars coming round as well. Eros have really done well to recuperate this loss, and now they've turned the hit points round in their favor. Big volley of fire. General takes a hit. General, of course, coming over. Oh, but the Black Star. Oh, the Black Star's in a lot of trouble. KU got a lot of shots in. He's down to a one-shot. Dimebag's also in trouble. He's looking very low. And now it's going to be Zero and Thunder in the 1-1-3s. Dimebag's down. It's the first gun advantage, but the Blue Steel's gone down. Black Star's gone down. Oh, and this is the brawl. It's all coming in. 2 guns down apiece. Hit point advantage not really there to speak of at the moment. It's trading very rapidly. Zero's down, General's down, Stoppy's down. It's a 4-on-3 in the favor of Eros. Eros did such a great job to bring it back, but Epic Elons is a phenomenal player. Cammy's down. Can they do the 2-on-4? Can KU do it? No, he's not able to pick up Voopsy. Oh, that was close. If he'd have been able to get out of there, he might have done it, but the F will be finishing him. The F picks it up, and now Elon's in the 268. How epic can he be here? Now, will Object 3 might try and push. Looks like the F's going to go round. Oh, Elon's bounces. And it's all she wrote now. Doesn't matter how good you are, when it's a 3-on-1 and you don't have a turret, that happens. And we got Amcoil, Nisku, Modern Prince, Vajubreg, the Money Dude from LXN, Toby 180 from Raid. Good stuff, and you can see here Eros really turning it around, finishing up with a good 3k HP in their favor. 3 guns still on the table. Now we're going back into Desert Sands, swapping the spawns. Let me close my Spotify window here. And let's see. Do I have join a briefing? StratSketch, www.stratsketch.com. Let's join that briefing. And then let's see. There we go. Move to the other side. There we go. Look at that. Here we are. So as we know, and we got about a minute to talk about it. Imo were playing out of the south, and basically both teams went in. We saw KU in the bat chat was running some shenanigans along this line. Got a couple of shots off here. Lost 600 HP. Good reactions by Eros, and then he was able to harry. I think it was the Black Star from here, get him down to very low HP. but obviously when he kind of went in for the low tanker WoTB, he got absolutely brutalized and shut down, left Elons alone here. Now, Eros did a great job initially. They took good positions, but they took an absolute beating. Like really, they took an absolute hammering early on in hit points. I have no idea how they managed to recuperate that. So I think we're going to see the same thing again, but you never know. The meta could evolve at the last minute on Desert Sands, and let's just see. And oh, thank you very much, Toby180, who's just confirmed that Raid are actually playing the CIS region, the Russian region. They're playing the Russian Challenger Stars game, and it's actually the Aero squad minus WoTB that are actually going to be playing the. Let's get eyes in the skies. So it's going to be the Aero squad that won professionals tournament minus WoTB. And now here we go. Oh, nice move here, Radic. Elon's on the rail. Now, in terms of tank composition, KU in the back chat takes an early hit. Elon's is spotted, takes one. Will they get a second one in? General's burning deep. He is spotted, though. He won't be able to move that way forever, but he's got support blue steel. 3 140s from Eros. 4 140s. It's a 2016. There's a 113 IS4 and a 215B in support. Imor double, triple E50Ms, Batchat, double 13, and Elon's in the 268. Now, Imor have taken a real... Imor in trouble here. They've lost a good chunk of hit points, and they are now caught in a pocket. Here comes the F, Blue Steel, and General. Let's get in. Elon's is in trouble. I think we're going to be seeing the end of Elon's. Thunder's gone down as well. Oh, dear. And there we go. It is... This one is surely going to Eros. They've got such a strong start here. Now, WoTB's dug in deep, really deep. He's got Stoppy, KU, Kami, lots of guns on him, but he's sitting pretty in terms of his hit points. And Object 3 is coming in for support. Dimebags, well, Zero's turret blown to oblivion. Dimebag, Stoppy down. It's a 7-on-1. What a brutal flank, and we said the meta might be changing. I didn't think it would be changing that dramatically. 4 140s, Aero showing what you can do with a dynamic push with the Russian medium tanks, getting stuck into the back lines. Well, look at that. That is a slaughter. That is, oh dear. Imor, they will be reeling after that one, and now it is match point to Eros. It's a best of 5. First team to 3 wins it. We're going on to Rockfield now. Now, that might suit Imor a bit better. Eros have got a lot of very technical players. I would say that the teamwork, the synergy is on a par between a lot of teams now at the kind of within the top 10 teams, give or take. Obviously, people are moving around between the top clans, at least on the EU server. But Eros, the current lineup now, WoTB, Radic, they go back to like First Alliance a long time back in R2K, before it had all the little dashes and underscores and whatever chucked in there. Blue Steel, also from R2K, 2017 squad, same as Object 3. So we've really seen it is wearing the Eros banner, but there's a lot of very talented people coming in from lots of different places. Now, I haven't actually seen the Black Star. I don't know if this is a renamed. I mean, 69,000 battles, 2,300 average damage. It's mental, absolutely mental. So it's a newish squad, more or less. Certainly, there's a lot of very talented people in there. Now, oh, Boris is here. PK on Blitz. We're ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Rockfield match point to Eros. If they tie this one down, they are going into the grand finals. And if they win that, they're going to play the other Eros team. Then, bearing in mind, apparently, we've got Takamitsu Peku here. Or Peku. Good to see you, buddy. Now, bear in mind that Eros, apparently, I think they had two teams that were in the top of the Money Banger tournament, like top 4. They're really just dominating the field at the moment on the EU server. Now, Eros red team, South Spawn, it's a lot of TDs. We've got Object 3 in the Girl 15, the Black Star in the T110 E3, the Blue Steel in the Mouse. Voopsy takes a... Well, no, the F takes a big hit. Voopsy's been spotted. Imor, on the other hand, now we've got Elon still in the 268 KU in the Batch 25T. Do they have tank limitations? Maybe not. I certainly know that Elon's loves the 268. Now we've got Triple E50Ms threatening C, but Zero and Mr. Rain have both taken hits. And you can see here the F is doing a really good job in the IS-4, getting the cap going on C. Mr. Rain is in a lot of trouble. He's going down potentially. The F looking for the kill shot. He picks it up. Early gun advantage to Eros and Radek and Object 3 piling round the corner. And now Zero's in trouble. He's been cut off. Kami. It looks like Stoppy has got into the middle, but now he's getting farmed by the Blue Steel. Got the shot in there. Now Zero. Oh dear, Zero. Nice camo. He's really not. He's pushing in against General. That might not be a good call. He's working those angles at the same time. Kami in the IS-4, Stoppy. They are holding on here. Now Imor have got 2 caps to 1. And potentially the Blue Steel could be going down. Gets a hit into Thunder. We basically, if Imor can clear the Mouse at the top here, they might stand a chance, but it looks like, yes, Arrows are coming around. Zero's being cleared by Object 3. It looks like Voopsy, or is it going to be Radek? No, the F dives in. Dives in to shut down Stoppy. Now Kami is looking to pick up Voopsy. Can Kami do it? No, he can't. No, he didn't shoot. Oh, he shot, but he didn't pull it off. And Object 3 with another kill on the board. And it's a 7-on-3. KU's pretty healthy. Elon's is down to a 1-shot. Thunder's hanging in there. The Blue Steel dropped down. Oh, KU was full health, but not for long. Took a big hit from the Black Star there. And now we've got 2 1-shots versus 4,500 hit points. 1 shot. General picks it up. And Thunder's gone down as well. Brutal again. Eros just showing some phenomenal discipline and performance, and that is all she wrote. That's... Whew. And we can see EG skills asking if EG played in the CTS, and Brocky saying that they didn't. There's a lot of good clans actually that didn't participate in the CTS. I think it's just the timing more than anything. So let's go and have a look now. So we know that Imor lost. I guess that they're not playing. So, and then let's see, UN and Souls are still going. And then, so the finals are Normandy, Black Gold, Bill Canyon. It's another best of 5. So let's see. Do I have a Normandy? Oh, I do. Look at that. Wonderful. And can we bring that up? It's good. It's good enough for me. Okay, Normandy. I'm guessing we're going into the final. Actually, let's just quickly double check. Apologies for the messy display. When is that match starting? 51? 51? What? That's a long time away. That is like half an hour away. I have to use some replays. I have to play some games. Is there a playoff? Let's see. Let's go read our tournament regulations. No, no, there's no playoff. So winner takes all. 3 to 4, they have the same prizes. All the cash money. It's just credits. Interesting. Very interesting. You can see here, yeah, the team counts. 34 teams registered. It's a very low turnout. Probably because the prizes are not very good, if I'm being honest. And if it's strongest versus weakest, then there's not good prizes. Plus the time of year. Okay, so we got time to kill. Well, a lot of time to kill. So let's watch a replay, and then we'll see the score between Souls and UN1. What replays we got kicking around? Our man Kastu does all of the legwork there in the replays section. Let's see. Ooh. That looks good. That also looks pretty good. And that too. Well, let's jump in with this one. Alright. There we go. So this is Rico 2200. Riku. Some Kraken Esports. Great clan. We did the Kraken Gala a few weeks ago. That was a blast. Now, our man from Kraken, he's in a tier 8-9 game. 3 tier 8s, 4 tier 9s. He's driving the tier 9 German TD, the Waffle Tractor. And he's this is kind of a route I would take. Green teams, looks like that's an IS8 tier 9, the Yag Tiger, whatever it is. Yeah, Yag Tiger, T30, lots of TDs, big gun line on both sides, so both teams have got, oh my goodness me, lots of trouble there. Oh, the Conway gets a hit for hit. He has to burn his big repair kit. So both teams with a heavy 3 TDs in the 9s. Greens with the AMX CDC makes them very mobile at the tier 8s. The enemies have got the Louvre, the T-34-3, the VK-45-02A. I prefer tank composition wise. I think I prefer the green teams. I'm a big fan of the T-30. I know the Conway is very powerful, and we've just seen the WZ, well, the WZ 11114, the tier 9 Chinese heavy, just made a categorical error, and it's an early gun advantage to the green team. The VT-704 camping on the ridge line over here. We know it looks like, ooh, good hit into the Conway, pulling back, but we know that the Reds are threatening this flank, and our man Rico here could be in trouble. The CDC has gone down as well as the T-30. That's really not good. The Conway is hanging in there though with about 200 hit points, and the Tingos, I'm just reading the chat as well, the Tingos ESA has confirmed the Black Star is a OG player. Absolutely, that many games, must have been in here for a while. And oh dear, we're really not doing very well here. The Greens are 2 guns behind, no caps on the table. Rico 2200 has just decided that he has had enough of this Conway threatening him, and there he is. Good night. Thank you. Super sneaky. Now he's looking to use the T-30 as a bit of armor. in case anyone gets some ideas of sniping him. Now this VT, I mean, it's moving pretty well. I haven't played this tank in a long time. Someone blind firing. Oh, the 704 takes down the Ag Tiger. It's a 3-on-5. Ooh, the VK-4502A takes a hit. The 704 has just popped on the radar. He's decided, no, not having any of that. Now we've got 1400 damage on the board. I've seen the end result of this game. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And I'm not sure how the current situation gets to the scoreboard, because, like, I mean... Ooh. Because it doesn't, I mean... It doesn't seem likely that he can really... I mean, he's guns damaged, the commander's injured, not dead, thank God. But, you know, here we are. Loading up HE. Ooh. We've done lots of damage to the IS-6 legend Skinny. He's like, thank you, mate, I appreciate that. And, PK on Blitz is saying that, oh, he didn't penetrate. The German commander just sounds so disappointed in himself when they don't penetrate. It's like, oh my God, really? German engineering, and that one didn't go in. Oh! Aim your shots, especially you have to take your time. Well, the graphics are actually pretty good. He's like, you know what? If I get closer, I can't miss. And he's not wrong. Now, there's an enemy VT that's not inactive. And there's a 704? Woo! No, this is it. That's it. The end of days. Oh, the end of days. He's dropped adrenaline. Oh, he's taken 35 ram damage. Oh, that IS-6. Give the IS-6 a medal. Give him a medal. Could be 141 hit points. That's not enough. Now, they need to go for A or destroy. It's the enemy VT. The enemy VT is not inactive. I don't know how many hit points he has. Don't know where he is. We've got him. He's been spotted. Oh no! But we haven't spotted the VT in return. How? He's got the camo net up. Where is that VT? We've got 1 minute to go. 140 cap points to play with here. Rico 2200. Ah, there he is! Oh, the IS-6 is coming. Oh, is he AFK? I think he's AFK. Is he AFK? Oh, he's AFK. Oh, that'll do it. You lucky, lucky man. Many damages. Many, many damages. 6,372 damages. I mean, okay, like 1,500 damage there was not really on the table. And the VT did 2 shots and then decided to call it a day. Well, nonetheless, very well played. This guy, Skinny, from the 238 clan, saved his teammates bacon, put in a good performance as well in the IS-6 there. And the 704 only dead must be absolutely kicking himself. So we've got some time. Now let's see who made it. This is the question. They're still going. They're still playing. I don't believe they're still playing. They're still playing. It must be going down to a tiebreaker. Alright, well let's, I feel like jumping in and playing a game. We've been on this tank for a while. Oh god, PC controls. Realistic mode? No thank you. Not on PC. Fun fact, I haven't played realistic mode yet. When it was first out, I didn't have the opportunity to. And it's come out now. And I haven't got around to doing it. Any day. Any minute now. We'll get one of them matches. Or we could die here in the waiting queue. Will we go in? Will we get a game? I don't think we're getting a game. No. Let's try again. There's more people down there. No, I don't have time for this. Right. Oh yeah. That'll do it. Oh, this is obviously a terrible idea. Oh, come on. Just want a game. So, maybe this is a sign that I should be watching a replay instead. Oh. Okay, I've got a good fallback game. Is it? I don't know. Why am I not getting any games? We got time. We got time. I just like, you know, I quite like to have a game. Scorpion? We weren't having any luck in the heavy tank or the light tank. Well, this is just horrific. Look, put me in a game. Put me in a game. There's like 7-year-old people watching, and you're watching this. I feel sorry for you. I feel more sorry for me because like I can't get into a game. I was having no issues on touch earlier today. Like I was just game to game to game to game to game. Didn't have to wait. Wait a minute. Brainwave. Brainwave. Absolute brainwave. So yeah, apparently if you're on PC, same control mode. Not a good call. Tier 87. Oh god. So, look at this. I got the little rocket sticking out the side of the turret. The Hornet camouflage. I am like, this tank is pimped out. I'm just waiting, you know. Why drive in front of the enemy SU-152 when I can pretend to be an SU-152 and wait for the enemy RU to do the same? Although, I think that's a decent player. And I think we're about to get bum rushed. Oh my good lord. Nah. Run! I can't believe I missed that shot. I'm so angry at me right now. How? This is just the worst game ever. Well, we're dead. The irony, of course, being that if I had killed him earlier... Okay, that was not a good one. Well, that was painful. Ah. Okay. I'll take that hint. Oh, we've got someone from GNA called Noob Alliance. It's your 10-9 game. Ping's good, can't blame it on that. That's a shame. Wherefore art thou, enemies? God, the traverse on this thing is just awful. I had forgotten how bad that was. Maushan, you might be in trouble, my friend. Yep. Well, where was you spotted from? Haha! Have it. Ah, good trade. I could have been quicker on the trigger. Quick enough, baby. Quick enough. Ooh. Ah, it's mine. Ah, yep. Ya bums. No bad. No bad. We have redeemed ourselves after that abysmal performance in the T49. Yeah, we'll take the friend request. We love a good friend request. Aye, that's not bad. He was effective. He was a team player. And he was a team player. Go for the XP there. That's better. Oh, I don't want to look at the results. I don't want to look. Okay, we've still got like 15 minutes to go. So, less of me faffing around and more of Takamitsan Peiku driving a Jaegeru. A boom. This is very exciting. I'm excited. It's one of our good friends from the WinterWar clan. Let's see. The 910. 3 9s, 4 10s. We've got B2D on the green team. They're okay. I would be happy with them on the green team. We've got someone from Jitem, Pro Gamer, as well on greens. It's a pretty good green team. We've got someone from Cobra on the red team. Which can be pretty hit or miss. Taka's Sanpeku is basically saying, go that way, go for the left. It's an encounter battle. Now he's got the nice little one of the new camouflages, this like hexagon one. I always struggle to find camouflages that look great on the big German tanks. They've just got so much flat real estate, like, you know, this, and sometimes patterns can get quite repetitive, so it can be tricky. Now he's looking for the T110E5. He's waiting for the dial to go down. He's thinking, okay, where am I going to get it in? Side of the turret. Bites his time, 734. And by waiting a little bit as well, the T110E5 has also been pulled a little bit further in to the kind of the firing arc. Now, we've lost the T62 Alpha on the green team, but the enemy IS-7 has gone down, which is a bit troubling. There's a Conway. Has he switched up to high explosive? Will he, or will he just look to... No, he didn't hit it, but we've seen the 30B and the IS-7 have gone down. Oh, he didn't hit the Conway. The Bombarder George, I think it was French, he's just not happy with the TDs. TDs are meant to camp. You've got 3 TDs. Look at the heat round. Like, that's an IS-4 turret. Fires, gets the gun, gets... Great performance. The other P2D player is saying, go to the garage. Maybe we should check out their stats when we're done. I mean, your team's got 3 TDs. The enemy team has got 3 TDs. Do you A, rush towards the enemy and feed their TDs? Or do you B, draw the enemy in towards your TDs and feed your TDs? And this is just, I think sometimes we kind of forget. Oh, nice snapshot. We forget that, like, it's a team game. It's 7 on 7. And if you don't utilize the assets you have, and like the Jaegeru is slow, like, ooh, the enemy VT, Sab Unconquerable shuts down King World. It's like, oh my god, campus. It's like you have 3 TDs. What do you want them to do? I mean, the Jaegeru is in the middle of the map. He's like the least campy thing, and he's got this bush here. He's looking to put a hit in. He gets a nice 700. The VT is happy with that. The enemy VT's taken down TD Cone and the Ag Tiger. We really need someone to... Oh, wow. The IS-4 took a big hit from the green E100. Now, he's looking for the shot. He's got it. It's a max roll for 442. That's freed up the VT. The E100... Don't know how he's doing for hit points. Oh, there's an IS-4. There's not an IS-4 there anymore. And we're pushing 2,700 damage on the table. And he's looking for, there's 2 enemy VTs left. Which is just, he's going to be happy to make this trade. Jinx the tracks at the last second. What a phenomenal snapshot. And Sab Unconquerable will be thinking, that's just not fair. But you see what Sanpeku did there is he kind of, as he was cresting, he moved his chassis a little bit to the right. I think that forced the VT shot into the tracks. Well timed. I mean, it's pretty much the only thing you can do. It would have been a good trade even if you'd taken the damage, you know. 1,000 for 600. Oh dear, green VT might be in trouble. Oh, green VT's gone down. He is spotted through the trees. E100 is down to RNG. RNG just watches over us all. And sometimes he likes us. And sometimes he don't like us. Oh god, the E100's in trouble. He's oh, the E100 is not in trouble. He is AFK. It's a snapshot. It gets eaten by the tracks. Now, in theory, these 2 VTs should have the Jaeger route. There is no excuse for 2 tanks not being able to take on a turretless vehicle if they do things correctly. That, however, is not correctly, but that is a low roll on the high explosive. Now he's looking to get round. Oof. Come on, Taka, you can do it. AP, he knows. He knows. He's thinking, God, there's 2 of them. And you see, they're doing everything right. But so is Taka. Bounces. Ah, gets it for 6,000 damage, and now he's looking. Oh, goodness me. He's going to take a hit here. But the VT has made a clinical error. He should have gone round. He shouldn't have tried to get behind. Good game. Many damages. My goodness me, 6,759 damages. That's a lot of damage. And Hisham-ish went AFK. The BTT guys, oh, they're okay. I mean, they're in the Platinum League, so, and the Gold League. Okay, pretty average, but still, yeah. Feed your TDs, not the enemy TDs. Let's go and check those scores. Okay, Souls. Oh, they lost a touch. UN1. The Recity. Mr. Kebab. Carito. I know, well, I know these guys from the 2 vs 2 league. Mr. Kebab, great person. And the Recity has also been a lot of fun and is very active as well on the channel. And on Discord, I think, too. So, yeah, Imor and Souls getting knocked out in the semis. It's a UN1 versus Eros now. I'm pretty sure you'd be banking on UN1 to probably lose this match, if we're being honest. But yeah, now that we're like a little bit closer to the time, let's go have a look at Normandy. Actually, wait, 1 minute. Let's just do a little bit of DJ work. Alright, we're good. Let's go back to Strat Sketch. So, Normandy, the newest map in Blitz. For the moment, we've got a new map coming up. I think it's Chinatown in like New York or something. I haven't seen it in detail, but I know that we've got a new city map coming, a pure city map that looks very, very good indeed. So, I know from personal experience that Aeros are very, very good on Normandy. In actual fact, it was part of the clan, shall we say, when it took the professionals tournament earlier in the year. This was one of the maps that they really turned it around. I think this might have been the one that they won on, actually. I'm not sure exactly. But as you know, this map is on a huge hill. Basically, this is the high ground, and you can go all the way down to the beach, which is the low ground. Obviously, these spots here are really nice. There's lots of soft cover and hard cover as well. Great places for TDs to base themselves out of. They can cover the beach, they can cover A, they can cover this kind of whole area around B. It's just a very nice spot. Now, in Clan Wars, you've kind of got two main strats. One is kind of get the cap pressure going and then fall back. Oh, the tournament room's up. Wonderful. One is get the caps, fall back, and that's what Eros did. Is they made a beautiful TD gun line here. The enemy decided to push through C into D and just got eaten alive. The other kind of main strategy that we've seen so far, was they're always hoping that the meta will evolve, is the rush, like two mediums, B50Ms, Leopards, or even two Batchats under here, trying to get up undetected as quick as possible and get stuck in here. So it's almost essential for teams to put a TD here. So you've got the beach rush, you've got the top rush, and you've got the gun line. It's very rare in Clan Wars for people to try and play the whole middle area, because you just open yourself up to a lot of flanking shenanigans if you kind of don't. So the TD gun line works. It's cautious, you're maximizing your initial salvo alpha damage, and then you're really setting yourself up and being very well dug in positions to then carry the rest of the fight onwards. If you try and play, like in most public matches that I've seen, some people will go to A, some people will go to D, and some people will kind of split the distance here, and that sometimes works. And usually the team that then kind of pools all of its forces into one particular fight without kind of getting outflanked or pincered in the process wins the day. In Clan Wars, if you spread your gun line out here with the options for getting flanked through the beach, you get shut down. Or if you spread yourself out here and the enemy kind of just pools its forces and then comes in over the top, you get shut down. So Normandy as a map is quite tricky, but it's also, because it's so new, there's so many different things that teams have to be aware of and taking into consideration, and thinking about making new strategies and kind of being on the lookout for any new strategies the enemy might be deploying. So we're now through into the grand finals. This is probably the time when teams are going to pull out, like Raid did in Fort Despair with the crazy boost strat. The grand finals are always the most interesting matches. One, because it's the two best teams by process of elimination, and two, it's when the teams kind of go, you know what, we've got this amazing play for this map. We didn't want to give it away too early in the competition, but now is the time that we use it. And so the grand finals, this is when you see those crazy boosts, those insane flanks, really odd choice tank compositions that sometimes work, sometimes don't work. I'm thinking back to R2K on Mayan Ruins in the professionals tournament, running like the triple 50Bs twice, once from each spawn. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But as the kind of the first map that we're starting on, I think this is when teams will be a little bit more, you can argue either way, like they could be more adventurous or they could be less adventurous. Personally, I would like to see people taking, if you've got a risky strat, play it on the first map, if you've got one for that map. And Normandy, as it's a new one, I think we can definitely expect some sort of shenanigans here. Certainly, if UN1 have been doing their homework, they'll know what Eros, or at least what the clan Eros is capable of on this map. Certainly the streams are there. We have seen them execute some very good games on this map. Now Eros, they probably haven't got as much sort of screen time to see like UN1. They don't have much footage to scout through, but then arguably they might not need it. So just a reminder for those of you at home, we are on a 5-minute stream delay, so no one can stream snipe each other, which is pretty good. Now, Eros, they've got the double leopards, which makes me think that there's a flank going along the beach on the western side of A. They've got the two T110E3s. They can do the gun line. They've got the Chieftain Mark 6 Object 3. I'm expecting him to play maybe in the B area or towards D, and the mouse and the IS-4 will be really crucial in kind of holding the fort for the T110E3s. Across the table, 140, double 140s UN1 are also in a position to make a beach push. And technically they could outbrawl the Leopards on the beach. It'll be interesting to see how the teams react to each other's lineups. But UN1 are much less heavy. They've got the 50Bs, they've got the burst damage, the glass cannon. Although the Leopards ones... Oh, you... Are we in? Are we in? That was close. I'm pretty sure it said 0 seconds. I'm pretty sure I don't deserve to be in. I don't deserve to be in this room, but I'll take it. I have. It's been a long time since we missed a game like that. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. Eros, red team south spawn. UN1, blue team north spawn. And look at that. This map. There's just so much happening. They're really pulling out the stops with the graphics. I mean, as much as you can on a mobile game. And Eros, no one going in the TD bush. Ignore everything I said. They're going heavy up the hill. The F straight into C. The T110E3 setting up the gun line there. Object 3 in the Mark 6 going into the plane area. We'll be able to use that good turret, nice gun depression to run interference, get some spots on. Now at the same time we can see that Royal Blood, Mercy in the IS-4, he's playing on B, getting some spots in. No one's flanking from UN1, but Michelangelo and Carito have taken big hits. Carito in the 50B in the back line. Michelangelo in the IS-4 behind D. The Blues, UN1 have got a slight cap lead. All things staying as they are, but the Blues are losing a lot of hit points. And Yahiko taking some hits. Playmaker getting crossfire on. I'm not sure I like Eros' positioning here. I'm not sure I like it at all. Edgar GQ, the mouse is very tall and he's having trouble angling up. Because Eros are kind of stuck in a pocket here. I think they might have realized this, and Radikos is now taking a lot of fire. And Carito, well, he's been able to lay down some hits, getting in a drum reload. And Yahiko looking for the crossfire, but Eros are still holding on to the hit point lead for the time being. The TDs, well no, the 50B is playing very conservatively. Oh, and there's a brawl happening. It's happening. Michelangelo, the IS-4 has gone down, but General is going down. General is down. That's opened up the play field for UN1. Army Hunter, though, it looks like Eros are barreling in. They're looking for Army Hunter. Voopsy to pick that one off. The Blue Steel bounced out of dodge. The Reckitt and Playmaker need to get stuck into the backfield. Radikos is in trouble. Who's going to get the kill shot on him? Is Voopsy getting rushed? Voopsy is getting focused. The T110E3. He won't get another shot in. It looks like, no, he might get a shot in. He will! Will he? Oh, no. Oh, no. So close. The Reckitt is looking for the kill shot. The F is getting the block in. The Reckitt does get the kill shot in, but I think Eros did a great job of pulling this back. Object 3 is just taken down Carito. The Leopard 1 and the Chieftain cleared up the 50Bs. The IS-4 and the Reckitt are the last people standing for UN1. Now, Royal Blood Mercies very low, but Blue Steel in the Leopard 1. Pardon me. Blue Steel in the Leopard 1 shuts down the last 140. Royal Blood Mercy getting rushed. It looks like the Blue Steel is going to go for a power slide finish. Phenomenal. And Eros there. They were in a very tricky position. They were in a pocket. They were getting farmed. The T110E3s, and particularly the mouse Edgar GQ, were taking a lot of damage. In general, though, he bit the bullet. We saw that the 140s, and they came in, they did a lot of damage. and then they really struggled to kill. It looked like if the 140s had held onto their hit points, that they'd been more kind of effective on that kind of flank push. If they'd been able to clear Oopsie, it could have been a very different game, but they got bogged down. They lost the effective DPM. Let's just see. I'm just going to message you guys on chat for a bit. $45 seconds to go, going back into Normandy. Let's see, there we go. Going back into Normandy, 30 seconds to go. Swapping the spawns, it'll be Eros playing from the north spawn, this time UN1 playing from the south. Tank compositions have changed. I am busy. My apologies. We're seeing double 140s, Batcha 25T for Eros. Very mobile lineup. Object 3 still in the Mark 6. That tank was used very, very well indeed. And some the 113 is fast. Across the table, though, more 140s and more IS4s for UN1. And here we go. We are in. We've got a very... both teams very mobile. The 3 140s though for UN1 might give them the edge on a kind of a medium flank brawl, although the Batcha 25T with the burst damage could swing it. Being able to get a clip off, clear one tank, then get safe in the Batcha, come back in for round 2. Also the Batcha's got the speed. 3 IS4s and a T110E3 for UN1. Quite a not homogeneous, but not as varied as Eros. Eros, not one single heavy the same. And Radikos taking it there. And he's got a spooky camo on his 113. That's the speed of the Chinese heavy. Looking to get a shot in. 417 into the Reketi. Reketi takes another hit. General took one in return. The Reketi really struggling. Gets safe though, but he's lost half his hit points. That's one hell of a blow to UN1 early on. Now, but UN1, Army Hunter 14, doing a really nice job getting some crossfire in, but we're seeing Eros. They're taking the information of Army Hunter and they're rotating. Edgar GQ in the IS Force taking some shots, and Eros are pushing in mostly undetected. Blue Steel looking to get some spots in. Interesting line being taken by him. He's dropped the speed boost. He's looking to get in behind. General's gone in as well. General's spotted though. That will trigger the alert. And Playmaker will be looking to make a play. Blue Steel looking to get a shot in. Ideally 3. No one watching the rear. Or the Reketi's coming in for support. Kirito's taking fire. The Reketi's taking fire. Oh, the Reketi is in a lot of trouble. Could be going down here. Goes down. It's the Mark 6 Object 3. All the way from over there. Look at that long field of fire. We've got a nice brawl happening here. It's a 3-on-1 Playmaker in trouble. Looking to get a hit into the General. Deleted. Kirito's down to a one-shot. He's got 3 tanks coming in on his rear. Will he get turned round in time? I don't think he will. He goes down. Royal Blood Mercy's head on a swivel. He's reverse side-scraping to Radikos, but he will be swamped and overwhelmed. It's a 4-on-7. The blue tanks, though, are really in trouble. Army Hunter was so sorely needed on that flank. He takes one more hit. He's looking for the General. The General picks him up. Oh, the Blue Steel. The F. And General dominating that flank. And now Yahiko and Michelangelo are the last tanks left. It looks like Yahiko is going down to Edgar. He does. And let's just jump in now. Michelangelo. It's a 1-on-7. it's just not a good time to be alive when you're the last one left standing. But don't worry, you go pretty quickly. And so he went. But that, you see, Eros, that push along the beach was just so well executed, because they took the information they saw. For example, they saw that Army Hunter was all the way over at C, and as soon as he was spotted on C, got some shots into Edgar GQ. We saw that all of Eros's fast tanks pulled down to the beach, and the Batchat led the charge. I think it was the F got spotted, or General got spotted. Playmaker then tried to rotate and engage, but he was outgunned, outnumbered. The Reckitt came in down from D, but he was already low hit points from early on, losing over 50% HP. Got absolutely hammered, and then, of course, he didn't realize that all three mediums were there. He thought maybe he could take the pressure off Playmaker. Didn't happen. He got deleted. Playmaker was thinking, oh god, now I have no support. Then he got deleted, and then by the time both of them were gone, Army Hunter had rotated round, and then he got deleted. So really good focus fire and discipline, and the mediums won that game for Eros. Really phenomenal performance. Now we're going into Black Goldfield. Different map altogether. Let's see if we have a briefing that we can pop up very quickly. Let's go. There we go. This is Black Goldfield. A's up the hill, B's in the middle, C's in the city. In randoms, go for the high ground. Follow Obi-Wan Kenobi's advice. You want to be going for that A cap. But in Clan Wars, you can really, really make hay while the sun shines. If you can get early cap on B and also control C, you can just dig in, rely on teamwork and angles of fire, and let the cap pressure bring the enemy to you. It's almost impossible to get A and B at the same time. There's just too much distance between them. I'll be interested, really interested to see actually what these guys do. So Eros red team north spawn versus UN1 blue team south spawn, 7-on-7 tier 10. This is actually match point. If Eros win this, they win the Challenger Stars event, and they go and play the Eros team that won the professionals tournament. I don't know. Eros are just cleaning up at the moment on the EU server. Tank compositions. The 140, we've got double 140s for Eros. They're bringing double 113s, an E3, 268 and an IS4. It looks like the Blue Steel is making a nice little play here. Passive on A. He will have support of the 113s. The F will be looking to get crossfire in on... Nice spot. I'm not seeing a 268 be used there before. It looks like Object 3 and the F are going to try and control the B lane. Now, Michelangelo in the Batchat 25T. Great job on the quick cap on C. He went in cautiously. We're only like 40-something seconds into the match. Blue Steel and Edgar GQ will be capping A. Then they'll have control of the flank. UN1 now have control of the cap pressure. Can they turn this round? The Reckitt, though, where is the Reckitt? Takes an absolute steamer of a hit. It looks like it was WoTB that connected there, judging at the hit points that were traded. Now, the Blue Steel, he's rotating. Those attachments, it's a good looking tank. He's rotating back round. At the same time, we've got the F and Object 3, the IS4, and a 268 chaser pushing in. Michelangelo gets a shot in. Might be regretting his life choices, because here comes Object 3. Object 3 is dodging some crossfire. And Eros are looking to control this cap. Big hit, 622. Could have been a lot worse. Michelangelo's lucky to get out of there. And the Reds, Eros, now putting the pressure on C. UN1 didn't think they'd go for C. And, Eros are going to ram this one home. Edgar GQ, the Blue Steel, and Radikos. It's a 1-1, double 113s and a 140 going into B. With General coming in for support, DPM support. WoTB threatening in the backfield, and potentially, well, they would have all three caps, but Royal Blood Mercy and Army Hunter 14 are capping off A. Radikos, the T110E3 gets a big hit into WoTB. That was Playmaker 46 getting the shots in here. Radikos now playing hull down in his spooky camouflage, keeping Kirito proxy spotted, looking to get a shot into the Reckitt. He bounces off that really awkward IS4 front plate. And it looks like Voopsy's trying to, and now they're going to rotate out. Voopsy's making the play. Edgar GQ flanking. The F's in trouble. Playmaker spotted. Nicolangelo's going in. Oh, the F General goes down to Playmaker. Playmaker's having a great game here. Now he's looking for the F. Nicolangelo will try and protect Playmaker's rear from Edgar GQ. The F's gone down. It's a 2-gun advantage to UN1. Eros potentially biting off more than they can chew. The Recity and Nicolangelo, though, go down in quick succession. Voopsy Object 3 picking up some very quick kills. Radikos in trouble. It's a 2-on-1. Voopsy's looking to shut down Carito. Mr. Kebab. Oh, the caps are really in the favor of Eros. It's a 4-on-4. Eros do have the cap lead and the cap pressure. Blue Steel comes in, picks up Royal Blood Mercy. Object 3, an Army Hunter. We lost Edgar GQ in the WZ113. And they're going for the low hit point tank. They're trying to protect Blue Steel. It's a 3-on-3. Mr. Kebab's looking pretty low. Object 3 took a big hit there. Kebab goes down. It's a 3-on-2. Playmaker in the T110 E3. Army Hunter's trying to go for B. C is still ticking over. 20 points on the cap to go. UN1 have to make a kill, but they don't have any shots here. Playmaker trying to block it. And Whoopsie in the T110 E3 shuts down Playmaker 46. And Eros with a very aggressive cap control game. And also managing, well, they were in trouble. They were in trouble in terms of guns and hit points, but they brought it back from the brink. And they are the champions. And look at that. The 268, the TDs. Eros know how to use their TDs. My God. The F pushed in, capped out C, and then got himself in a really sticky situation. And got farmed quite aggressively on the edge of the city. But Eros again winning, not by the finest of margins, actually putting in a very solid performance. 3 games, 3-0 in their favor, and that is all that she wrote. So we now know who's playing in the Challenger Stars main event. As far as I have been informed, I don't know if this is public information yet, but whatever, to hell with it. The Challenger Stars event is going to be played on the 31st. We're going to be seeing Eros versus Eros, so the Eros team that won the professionals tournament versus this Eros team. So that would be quite an interesting little fixture there. I know they're from the same clan, but believe me, they want to win. They want to win. There is so much bragging rights behind like the title of being the best team on the EU server. So, and now we just have to see how that will pan out. I'm not sure. I think it's Rain's top team. I'm not sure what's happening over there with their having a Challenger Stars or not. Now I know that on the Russian server, now the team that won the professionals tournament in Russia, C4. I mean, they beat their training partner Mercy 5-4 in the grand final of the professionals tournament. That team actually has just had a huge upset on the Russian server. End of an era. C4 have been with us since the very beginning. They've been the ones to beat. They have been the most terrifying team. They just haven't been able to really convert in any of the offlines since the first one in 2016. 2017 in 2016, 2017, 2018. I only had 3 I feel like we've had more than 3 twisters. Whatever. They won the first one, and then obviously Legion won the second, and then Raid won the last one. Is it feels like more than that. But anyway, since 2016 they've really struggled. They've dominated RU, the Russian server region, but they really just have not had any traction against the top EU teams over the years. So it's been very interesting to see that team break apart, and I think we can actually see the Russia server region as a whole get more dangerous, because now you're going to have more teams competing against each other more on a level which fosters competition, which builds better skill sets and better metas, rather than just having all of the top talent pooled and funded into one unit. So basically, long story short, C4 died, all the players split off, so the team is no longer there to fight in the Challenger Stars. So Raid, the current world champions, are going to fight the winners of the Russian Server Region Challenger Stars. That makes any sense. If you're interested, if you care, that match will be happening. I'm sure it will be streamed by Aptuk and the other Russian streamers. I am just going to be covering the EU Challenger Stars, Eros versus Eros. I'm not sure if anyone's covering the NA or Asia Challenger Stars events, if they're having them. Obviously, I think it would be great if they could do that. So, anyways, I've nattered on for long enough. We saw some great games this evening. Obviously, huge congratulations to Eros for winning the Challenger Stars qualifier, and congratulations, but also commiserations to UN1, Souls, and the Immortals for making the top 4, but not making the very, very final cut. Obviously, this is a pretty big tournament in terms of prestige, but it's not the one that matters. The one that matters is Twister, and that is coming soon, and I am so excited. Anyways, this is Roaring Swarm. I'm going. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make friends. Yeah, I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm found. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm found. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up. Hardpoint's like a weapon, attack with no questions. In my own section, and they still disconnected, cause their mind's been infected, and they're filled with objection, too filled for recollection, so we're losing all attention. They don't know I'm in contention, cause I'm gaining their attention, cause I'm making a connection. Lyricism and aggression got me feeling my ascension. In my passion, my profession, I'm attacking my obsession, taking action and progressing. I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. Make my plans carefully, then execute them daringly. They say I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't predict my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, others think I'll be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm one above second, and my thoughts at the top, but my mind stay present. Don't let your dreams